Hi guys. Hope you're having a great night. I've got some Ningxia and kombucha mixed together. Tastes so good. We've got a few girls hopping on. Okay. I don't want to make the start of all these videos too long. So I'm just going to jump right in tonight. Thanks for joining. We've got Ashley, Rachel, Ramona, Sherry, Crystal, Glennis. Hey, hey, girls. I'm sure we'll have lots more popping on here. So tonight, sorry about the changes with the schedule. My husband, Travis, was going to jump on and do a men's chat tonight, and we had some changes with our schedule, and it just wasn't going to work. So that is coming, so stay tuned. I'm going to post the new date likely tomorrow. So we still have some fun stuff planned for this coming month. So we'll let you know what those dates are looking like. So if you have people interested in those specific topics, you can add them to this group. And as always, if there's things that you guys are excited to learn about, please feel free to post it in one of the video comments, send me a private message and be like, this is a topic that we're so excited to learn about. So tonight we're talking all things resources. And the reason why this was on my heart is we all that are in this group, either you're a seasoned Young Living user, you're newer to using the product, or some of you may be non-members and not even using the product yet. But the best way to know how to use your product is to know how to be resourceful. And what I mean by that is we are our own health advocates. So we can't expect people to give us all the answers. I know, and many of you have probably had these circumstances where things have happened and you've had to see a doctor or a certain practitioner about an issue. And that practitioner may be gifted in one specific area, but that's not going to fix everything in your life, like all the things that you're going through. So you need to be your own health advocate for yourself, for your family, and be the one that researches what's going to work best for you and kind of fit all those pieces together. I am never going to claim that Young Living is 100% the answer for everything, but it does answer a lot of those problems. And what we do in our family is we're very proactive. So Young Living is number one. We use it as our first line of defense for literally like everything. You guys, if I could, some of the stories I can't really claim. We can't claim to diagnose, cure, or treat any dis-ease, but my family has had amazing results from a lot of things that the medical industry would say can't happen. And it did. So I totally believe in the product, but we also, partner with other people. So we partner with a chiropractor who is local to me, who is amazing, who is very health and natural minded, and helps to give us tips of other ways to support our body. We do things like massage. We do massage on our children. Tonight, I did needleless acupuncture on myself and my family to balance our bodies and to help us, just get back our bodies aligned because of the time change. There's also naturopath. It's great to consult a doctor. We always need them. But to have all of those people work together so that your health can be the absolute best. Okay, awesome. We've got so many of you on tonight. This is great. So tonight I'm going to share with you my favorite resources, the ones that I love, that I dig into all the time. And of course, as always, I'm going to give some of those away. So stay tuned and I'll share with you how to do that. But number one, my very, very, very favorite resource, and this is what I got when I first started. So the very first class that I ever went to, or just intro to using the product, was through my enroller, and he had shared this book with us. So my husband and I went, we sat through this whole class, we learned how to use our oils in our little starter kit. And when I heard about this book, I knew that I needed to get it. So the next week I went online, I ordered my copy of the book, and seriously, it's been so beneficial, and I refer to it all the time. So this is called the Essential Oils Desk Reference. So this is a huge Mac Daddy binder. It's like, I don't know how many pages, 600 pages. You can read it cover to cover. How I personally use it is if there's a specific thing that I need to dig into, then I dig into that specific topic. But in the book, in the front here, there's a bunch of different sections. You'll see there's like different colored tabs. So there's an introduction, products, applications, special issues, personal usage, and an appendix. So in the introduction, if you are like sciencey and into that kind of stuff, this is where it's super, super cool. So this book was actually originally written by Gary Young, who is the founder of Young Living, with a lot of research and a lot of other practitioners that have helped compile all the information. But it literally goes through the wisdom and the science behind essential oils and why they work, why it's man's first medicine, the early history of essential oil extraction and how that worked, when it was rediscovered in the late 19th and early 20th century. So it goes through that. It shows what countries, oils were used in, goes through biblical references. So whether you're a believer or not of the Bible, there is over, I can't even remember, it's like well over 1,000 references to essential oil usage in scripture and a lot of other ancient documents of just people using essential oils for natural healing. And literally it was healing. It wasn't just necessarily treatment. And like I said, I think in one of the previous videos that we did a couple weeks ago with talking about the Thieves essential oil, you can look up how Thieves essential oil was created and the story behind it. But it was in that 19th century, early 20th century, when the plague was going around, and there were spice traders that couldn't do their normal trading of their spices, so decided to steal from people. And they were not getting sick with the plague like many other people who were ever in contact were getting sick and dying. And these spice traders, because of their knowledge, were able to know what spices were going to support their immune system, put it on the cloth, and they tied it over their nose and mouth. And they never got sick, they never died. So there's lots of research behind it, but it goes through even all the chemistry of the essential oils, the standards and testing, like so much, you guys. Then even harvest, like it's awesome. Then the next section, it goes through the single oils. So you can look up specifically, for example, Eucalyptus globulus, and see what the properties are, where it originated from, its medical uses, the directions on how to use it, all of that kind of stuff. So you can look up the specific oils. You can look up the specific blends of oils. And then it even goes into the supplements. So you can look at like multigreens and see what's in it, the benefits of using it, how to take it. So it's great if you have something like with Young Living, we get free products all the time. So if you are using Young Living, you need to be on Essential Rewards. It's the only way and the best way to get your products. But often we get free items for ordering, kind of as a loyalty member. And we get this oil or this supplement or personal care product, and we have no idea what to do with it. That's when it's great to look into a resource and see, okay, how can I implement this? How can I try it out and see how it helps my health? And then like animal products, all of it. And then the coolest thing that I love about this book is in the very back, there's like a personal guide. So you can look up things like rheumatoid arthritis, and you can look what it is, why it causes the pain and the inflammation it causes, and then specific details of the single oils you can use, the blends you can use, the nutritional supplements, and the body care products that you can use to help support that specific issue. So it is unreal. And then even in the very back in the appendix, so if you just had a specific thing that you wanted to look up and you don't know where exactly in the book, you just go to the index and it'll give you a list of the topic or item you're looking for and all the pages it refers to. So then you can look up things in multiple areas to learn about it. So you guys, this is my Oily Bible. I do not ever have one of these. They're so handy. And now this thing is huge. Like, you can see the size of my head. It's bigger than me. So it's great to have, but I don't always bring it with me on holidays, or you know, I don't have it in my car, those kind of things. It's at home. So there's a couple other options of ways that you can use that tool. Is they have this small essential oil pocket reference guide. Now, if you are personally enrolled with me, I likely gifted one to you because I know how useful this is. So it's a smaller version of it. It's still like 400 and some pages, and it's a similar idea. There's not as much of the history behind the essential oils, but a little bit of how they work. So you can read that, how to do it with massage, acupuncture, that kind of thing. And then it goes straight into each individual oil, each individual blend. And in this one, it just has the essential oils. So it doesn't have all the supplements, but all the oils. And then it'll go into techniques of how to apply the oils. And it shows great visuals of like the map of your hand. So our body is the most amazing thing, because the bottoms of our feet, our hands, our ears, the back of our spine, everything is all connected and works together. So we can find ways to use our oils to support the body by applying them to the spine, the feet, all sorts of things. So you guys, this is just such fun and great stuff to learn. And you don't have to learn it all at once. You just dig in and just learn a little bit at a time. And that's why these are so great, is because I'm continually learning new things. And then in this book, again, it has the quick reference for, like it's got right here, ADHD and ADD, some tips to use, the big C word, eating disorders, lots of different things, like fainting, like just things that may happen, nail biting or weak, brittle nails, things that you can use. So just little things that just happen to us on a daily basis, and we need to know how to be proactive with our health. So, and it also has the appendix in the back that you can look things up. So that's called the pocket reference. So the big one is called the essential oil desk reference, and then this little guy is the pocket reference. They're all sold on, it's called LSP. It's a Canadian website. I will link it in the comments here, so if you guys want to check that out. And then this is another little great tool that you can gift to people if they're just learning, but it's called the Essential Oil Quick Reference Tool. And this one's quite a bit smaller, you'll see. And this one is really just, it's like general usage tips. And then it just goes into the single oils, blends, and like vitality oils, a couple of ailments. But it's literally like it's super small, but a great way to get people started. So if you have friends or family that are just interested in learning a little bit, this is a great way to get them started. So I have a few of these that I'm going to give away tonight. So if you do not have any reference material and you're interested in kind of learning more, I want you to comment below, learn more. And I'm going to pick a few of you that I'm going to send this out to. And then what do we have next here? So those are like my number one must have. Like you have to have at least one of those. Oh, and so another thing that I forgot to mention is we are all tech savvy to some extent in our world today. And everybody has one of these. Everybody has a cell phone or an iPad. And what this company, Life Science Publishers, has done is created an app. So you can also get it, I believe it's like $9 or $10. And let me just find a picture of it. So it's this little, I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but it says Pocket on the Go, and it's got that little drop, oil drop. And in that reference guide, it's a great one to have on your phone because then you always have access to it. But that one is oils, blends, safety, application techniques, and personal usage. So again, it's just a simplified version. It's not like the big version of it. That's what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that okay. But it's great to have on your phone because anytime I'm out and about and something happens, I have it at my fingertips to look into something, okay? So that is my number one favorite. And then next up, when I started with essential oils, my oldest daughter, so our first baby was just under 6 months old, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was totally green, never used essential oils before, but wanted to do it the right way and it be effective and also make sure that it was safe. So there's a few tools out there. There's a book called Gentle Babies, which we will likely one of these weeks in the next couple months dig into babies and oils more so you guys can learn about it. And there's also this Aroma Baby, which is sold through LSP. And both of these books are amazing. And basically they go through as well the importance of essential oil safety. It goes through pregnancy, precautions with pregnancy. That's the one time where there are a few things that you want to just be aware of when using essential oils. I used oils through 2 pregnancies successfully, through 2 childbirths, and with 3 babies. I cannot imagine my life without them because in the middle of the night, you need something that works fast and effective. And then it goes through, so for babies, toddlers, how to use them. What else? It has testimonials in these. How to do an infant massage, which is super helpful. And then it goes, like it has a personal usage guide in here as well. So just this most amazing resource. It'll go through babies with teething, bedwetting for children, bladder voiding after birth, and if that's not working well for you, chicken pox, cold sores, circumcision, if that's something you do, pink eye. Like there's so many things that as moms we deal with because kids are kind of gross sometimes. I don't know if you can relate, but anyways, there's lots and lots and lots of tips: sore throat, splinters, what stretch marks, how to deal with old stretch marks, whooping cough, yeast infection, Ningxia Red for babies. We started giving it to our baby as soon as like it was consuming food. All sorts of things, which is so amazing. And in the back, the Gentle Babies ones has personal testimonials from moms. And then the Aroma Baby, which is beautiful because it's all like colored, but it's got acne for mom and baby, bladder bloating, delivery, dizziness, all sorts of things. But it's a beautiful colored book on how to use oils with babies. So, yes, Sarah just said, thank you for gifting me the Pocket Guide. I use it so much. Isn't that awesome? Like they are so, so amazing. Ashley, love my Pocket reference. I use it so much since getting my kit. Yes, I love it. Oh yeah, and a few of you didn't know about the app. So it's just such a great tool. It's a great way you can gift it to people. You can purchase it for yourself, easy to recommend to people. So yes, I would not be without the Pocket reference, the desk reference, all of those things. But if you are a mom, I am going to give away Aroma Baby. I have 1 copy left right now. So if you have a baby and you need a reference tool, I want you to comment Mama with Baby in the comments, and I'm going to pick 1 person, and you will be the lucky receiver of this amazing book to support you in using your oils. Okay, and I've got a few more I want to show you. So there's another really amazing woman with Young Living. She actually used to work with Young Living corporate. She was a pharmacist, tons of education, turned totally granola, working in research and education with Young Living. And she actually left the company because she loves Young Living so much, she decided she would prefer to be a member and build a Young Living business herself. So she wrote an amazing book. There's 2 editions, a first and second. I don't know where my first edition is, but this is the second edition, and it's called Essential Oils, 75 Most Common Questions About Essential Oils and Supplements. And so if you don't know her, her name is Lindsay Elmore. You can follow her on Facebook, Instagram. She does amazing videos and is great because she'll debunk those common myths of aromatherapists and how they explain to use oils that isn't always 100% accurate. So she has amazing information, and she'll go through and break down, like, if you like details, she's awesome. And just little things of, like, one question: do essential oils expire? So she'll have in this book a short answer and a long answer. So the short answer is essential oils do not truly expire. They do not grow yeast or mold or bacteria. However, if they're not stored properly, over time they can oxidize, changing the chemical profile or the aroma profile and their therapeutic potency. So just little things like that. You will notice for that common question, she'll get into it in the long answer, is essential oils now do have expiry dates on them. That is a Health Canada requirement. Any health product that is on the market needs an expiry date. But as we know, the science behind it, they do not expire, but they need to be stored properly, which is in a cool, dark place and the lid sealed on tight is kind of the long gist. But lots of amazing tips in this book and questions that if you are like really just need to know the information. And she digs into the quick answer and the scientific answer behind her. So Lindsay Elmore, amazing wealth of knowledge through her. And then a few more. These are great resources as well that come from LSP. This little brochure, which is awesome, is on the ART skincare system. So it's basically all about the ART beauty line, which I absolutely love and adore. So if you need to know proper cleansing, toning, that sort of thing, moisturizing, this is all about that. So if you are in love with facial care like I am, comment ART for your chance to earn this little book. They also have an aroma family resource. So essential oil tips, recipes for natural personal care for mom, dad, and kids. So it's a great little guide before you get started, kind of proper usage of oils, some tips for moms, kind of hard to see on here. Tips for the kids, how to get a good night's sleep, be kind face wipes. So it's just some cute little, some of them are DIY, some of them are tips of like bath suggestions. So aroma family, if you want one, comment below. And then this great little tool is called Aroma Clean. Just gonna make sure I'm gonna review all our comments here. Awesome, thanks ladies. Okay, so Aroma Clean is essential oil tips and recipes for natural clean air, clean home, and general wellness. So again, it just goes through some amazing, so like picking the right oils, which we all know is Young Living, seed to seal, testing, sourcing, cultivation, the main ways to use your oils, the safety, all that. So this goes through the Freaky 14, which is the 14 top worst ingredients that you can use, such as fragrance, color additives, mineral oil, isopropanol alcohol, parabens and phthalates, PEG, which is also polyphenol glycol, petroleum, so many things, triclosan, which is in like everything. Triclosan is awful, talc. So it goes through all those ingredients, and then some solutions, natural solutions that you can use in place of that. So this is a great little Aroma Clean. So comment Aroma Clean below if you want to earn one of those. And last but not least, the one that I'm going to share with you, I think so, is if you are in our team and you have not received a Welcome to Young Living guide, I also would love you to comment in the comment section with your name and your email, and I will send you a PDF version of this Welcome to Young Living. And so this is what we send out to all of our new members. If you want to get your hands on a hard copy, you'll have to send me a private message and I can hook you up with having some of these for yourself. But it's great because it's got information that we can help our new members save. It's got a little welcome message, how people can create their referral links for sharing Young Living, what Essential Rewards is, and the best way to save on your product through Essential Rewards, how to join, and the potential free products that you can earn. And then this is my favorite part. So it goes through the standards of Young Living. So sourcing science standards and the Seed to Seal website. And then of course, ingredient awareness, which is we are all very passionate about. Why our ingredients matter in our products. And if it's true, then what does this mean for us? And then again, the top 10 list to avoid. So I only have a couple of the Aroma Clean that has that. So if you need a copy of this, I can PDF it to everybody. And then this is a beautiful reference, which is just the everyday essentials, the things that we use in our home every single day, which is kind of like your checklist of what you could transfer to Young Living, which is so great. And of course, we have, if you're using, loving, and sharing Young Living, there is a ton of resources out there that we can continue going. And I won't get too deep into that, but we have these little quick look brochures, which are on nutritional supplements, oils, Ningxia Red, all of that kind of stuff that you can get your hands on to easily share with friends or family, and just a little quick brochure on Essential Rewards. So those are my favorite resources that I use right now. And I just think it's one of the most important things. If you're using Young Living, loving it, you need to have the resources to help you be confident and know that what you're using has been successful and it can be successful for you too. You know, there's some circumstances where you can apply like an essential oil and you'll get those benefits right away. So maybe it's for seasonal allergies and you use some lavender and you notice you have instant relief. But in some cases, you need to have consistent use over a period of time, which could mean applying every few hours. So it just depends on what you're dealing with, but having these resources really helps with your confidence in using your oils and your supplements. So I hope that was helpful for you guys tonight. There's lots of you wanting to get your hands on some of these amazing resources. So I will go through and I will choose our winners and get those sent out. And for anybody that wants a copy, a digital copy of the Welcome to Young Living Guide, comment with your email and I will get that sent off likely tomorrow. So again, I appreciate your time. I know time is our only limited commodity, so I appreciate you spending some of it with me tonight, and I hope this was helpful. Feel free to invite your members and your friends into this group to learn more along with us, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Have a blessed rest of your night.